Well, hey, how early is it? It's 10 past 8. And I'm on. I've realised on a Friday, right, I do a session 7 till 8 with the guys in the park. And then I come back. And then I fanny about for about an hour. And then I do something and then I end up doing one of these later on today. So I'm like, right, I'm going to do it now. Instead of fannying about for hours, instead of fannying about, I'll do this instead. So there you go. Now. And also I've got a thing that I need to send to one of the guys because he was asking me about some stuff this morning. Anton, I'll see you at 12 o'clock, my lad. Hope you're not in the pub yet. Right, who are you? So, where's this come from? This has come from yesterday, I said I was in a private members club. Yeah, the other reason why I'm doing that this now, actually, is because I've got a shitload to do today. I usually got the pictures on a Friday afternoon. I'm not going to get to it today because I'm running an online live training on Tuesday, not next Tuesday, the one after, which is what, the 19th of September at 8 PM. And it's for you. So you'll hear more about that next week. It's going to be done. All you need is your laptop, your tablet or your phone. You can do it anywhere. You just need to log into the screen. No one can see you. Everyone will be able to see me. And I'm going to show you how all this stuff. I'm going to show you exactly how all this stuff works. Anyway, you heard that here first. There'll be more about that next week. So if you want to know even more about that, you need to jump onto my email list, which is via the link below. You get a free program in there. And then you'll hear more about this live training that I'm going to do. Anyway. So yesterday I was in this members only club, right? And the reason why was the building that I live in, there's a management company who manage it, and we're going to change them because I'll tell you why in a second. So the person, like one of the people who owns one of the flats in here is a member of this private members club. So we went in there. Anyway, it's nothing to do with that. It was just a bit of a a strange place, anyway. This management company that we've got, who manage, so I live in an old Bath townhouse that's converted into 5 flats. And the management company who we've got managing it, manage huge business buildings and stuff like that as well. So we are like this big, tiny. We're just a number to them. So we're not getting ripped off or anything, but we just get lumped in with all this other stuff. So any charges that come up, it just gets prorated down, and we feel like we're not getting any good service, basically. They don't care about us, but it's kind of like, they're just like, they're treating us like a business, and we're not, we're people. Okay? And, which is fair enough, that's what they deal with. So we've got to find someone else who deals with smaller properties. We met him yesterday and he was brilliant. He was very personable. We met him. He's one of the directors of the company. We will deal with him personally. Brilliant. That's what you want. It's going to work out cheaper. He's going to find us the best deals on insurance and works that need doing to the place and everything. Whereas the other place is just like, here's the price. Here's what it is. We use these contractors. Tough shit. So why am I saying this? Well, you might be a member of a gym right now, okay, like a big box gym, big commercial place where you wander in and they say hello, they've got no idea who you are. You might be a member of a gym and you never turn up, and they still charge you for that because they don't know who you are, they don't know that you're not turning up. In fact, that's right. If you have to key in or check in or whatever, they will know that you're not turning up, but they don't really care. All you'll probably get is an email saying, hello, dear customer, we noticed you haven't been for a year, so they'll probably do that 11 months into your 12-month contract to try and get you to sign up again for the next 12 months. Anyway, that's just how all of this works. So you'll just end up as a number on their system, another number, okay? And if you know what you're doing, if you do use the gym and know what you're doing, you don't need a trainer and all that, that's perfectly fine. If you're getting the results, that's great. If you're not, then why? You've got to work out why. Do you know what you're doing? Because basically all you're doing is renting this equipment from these people, and you don't know how to use it. So therefore, you're not getting the results that you want. And nobody's there to help you because then you need to pay the trainers in there as well. So you're already paying your membership. Then you need to pay the trainers to train you as well. So it's that I've always had not a problem with it. But that's one of the reasons why I don't like gyms that much, because you just become a nobody in there. You walk in, nobody knows who you are, nobody knows what you want, nobody knows what results you want, nobody knows what your goals are, nobody knows how you feel, nobody knows what your relationship with food is like, nobody knows who you are. They don't know who you are. They don't know your personality. They don't really know if like what groups you'll fit into or anything like that. So that's why I've set up BKS, right? Because everyone who comes there, it's not for everyone, and I get that, right? But for the people who it is for, get results because they want to come. It becomes a thing where instead of trying to find something to do, you find something you like doing, you enjoy doing. Russ is on, Russ will know what I'm talking about. You find something that you like doing, something you enjoy doing, and then you want to do more of it, you want to turn up, you want to get the results. So Russ is an example. He's a member of one of the gyms I'm talking about, but he knows what he's doing. So he goes in, gets his stuff done, leaves, he comes to me as well, and he knows what he's doing. And that's fine, that's all you need to do. As long as you know what you're doing, that's fine. If you go to one of these places and don't know what you're doing, they don't know who you are. Everyone who turns up to BKS, everyone who is on one of my online programs, we build a relationship. We form a relationship, so I know exactly what these guys are looking for. So down the park, we're talking all the time. We'll have a good bit of banter, but we're talking all the time. And I've got eyes on people, on these fellas, and I can see how they move, and I can help them with their movement. It happened this morning with a guy who was not struggling with something, but he was like, "Why is this happening?" I showed him a couple of things, and then he was like, "Right, that feels a lot better." I've done it a few times this week, actually. So, at BKS, everyone knows who everyone else is. We all know each other's names. We all know a little bit about each other. That's what creates the relationship, and that's what creates the community for people to keep coming back to. That's why I called it a society. That's why I called it Bath Kettlebell Society at the start. At the very start of it, it was a society of me, just one. But I knew how it was going to go because I knew how I wanted to build it. And that's exactly what's happened. So it's a society of fellas mainly, but there are a couple of ladies as well. But it's a society of people who all get along, who all got similar goals, who all push each other, who all know how the other person feels. So they know how to spur each other on. It's not like just like, come on. It's like, oh, I know you've been trying to do that for ages, or that's a really big breakthrough for you, or whatever. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. And that's why it's, in my opinion, which is always correct, by the way, that's why it's better than just spending 50 quid on a gym where nobody knows your name. So you turn up, nobody's there to greet you, help you, or whatever. They don't know who you are, they don't know your name. You're just another statistic, whereas here, you're not. And then if you do get to a point where you can't show up, or you haven't got time or whatever, I would have the conversation. I've done this before, and had the conversation with people. It's like, look, are you going to show up, or can you not commit to the time? And I've had people before who said, I can't commit to 3 sessions a week. And it's like, fine, we'll do 2. I can't commit to that either. I'll come to 1 session a week and pay you less. And I'm like, 1 session a week is not going to do it, considering its commitment that is needed. So if you're showing that you can't commit, and then I've said it's like you either turn up, or we'll just have to go our separate ways, because I don't want to be paid by people who aren't turning up. I had this conversation with someone a while ago, and they were like, "Well, yeah, but it's free money, isn't it?" It's like, yeah, but it doesn't make me feel good. If people are paying me, I want them to turn up and get the results. Otherwise, it doesn't look good. And it makes me feel bad. So, there is that. So there you go. Now, with that in mind, I've got loads of free stuff out there as well. Loads of it. So there's a free program below. So if you click that link, you'll be able to get that free program, which will keep you going for ages. And also, I've got a 2-week trial starting on Monday, which is, so it's 2 weeks. You get to test us out and see what you think. And if you don't like it, there's no obligation to join. Obligation to join. So it's as simple as that. So you've basically got nothing to lose. It's not a free trial. It costs 30 quid for the 2 weeks, based on 3 sessions a week. So it's only a £5 a session, not very much. And if you hate it, I'll give you your money back anyway. We've had people who turn up and then they just don't want to join up. They're just like, nah, it's not for me. And it's like, right, that's fine. At least you tried. You know, but nobody's ever asked for the money back because they still got a lot out of it. They're just like, that's not really for me. But I've learned the principles of a lot of stuff. If, however, somebody at the end of it said that was absolutely shite and it was rubbish and it was a complete waste of time and money, I'd be like, right, here's your 30 quid back. I've done that once, but that was to a guy who didn't turn up. He tried to defer to the next month, and I was just like, you're taking up. So there's only 5 spaces available on these things. And I was like, you've just taken up someone else's space. So I gave him his money back, and then he just unsubscribed from absolutely everything I've ever done. I've never heard from him again. It's like, right, well, you're not going to fit in if you're going to be like that, are you? But there you go. I piss some people off sometimes, don't I? But never mind. There you are. Right. So anyway, download the program and have a look. See what it's about. Download it, see what it's about. And then if you like the look of it, you better be quick, because tomorrow is the last opportunity to get onto the 2-week trial starting on Monday. Talk next week. Have a great weekend.